Hey, did you know you can go to colinmullen.com in order to get art and art prints? It's incredible that I've set up a website just for that, colinmullen.com. So hey everybody, let's talk about today's thing, and let's talk about experimentation and how art is all about that. I consider any work of art that I do, the way my process works is it is a series of experiments that leave a lasting result that people can look at. Very rarely is the end goal necessarily the project itself. I wouldn't say very rarely, but more often than not, I'm trying to understand how to do a thing. For instance, in this painting, I'm learning how to do art with palette knives, and I really like the aesthetic of it, the thickness of the paint, and just the marks that it will make really make the kind of messy expressionistic style that I've cultivated really pop out a little bit more. I'm still not totally sure if I'm 100% on board with it. I'm probably gonna have to do a couple more paintings on it just to see, but I think it provides a cool way of doing art. And also, there was no waste on this painting. That was really nice that I was able to just, like, you know, in the background, in order to have more texture, I'll just take any of the paint that was left over on the palette and just throw it onto the canvas and just layer it out more, make it thicker. That's nice. That gave it texture, it gave it color, it gave it composition. Well, you know, just doing more to it. So I like that. I think that you should also try and implement a little bit of experimentation in your work. Trying to do stuff that's outside your comfort zone is going to be how you improve. If you are stuck and you feel like you're not improving and you can't see what's wrong with your art, first off, if you donate to my Patreon, $10 or more, I can do a personalized video for it. Anyway, but also you could just try experimenting and doing things that are really weird for you. For me, for the longest time, I was painting skulls, right? So if I want to do something different, I paint a human face, or I try a different style, or I try a different procedure. Like I'll use pastels, or I'll use watercolors, or whatever is something weird for me. This one, I'm doing a palette knife, you know? I don't have a brush. What does that end up doing? How does that change how I do art? And the answer is, it does quite a bit, and it's neat, and I like it. And sometimes when you do these weird experiments, you end up finding something like this, where you're like, that's cool, I want to do more of that. So if you are stuck right now and not able to figure out what to do to make your art better, maybe just try doing something weird, you know? If you traditionally do art on the computer, try busting out a pencil and paper, you know? If you always do certain subject matters like I do with skulls, because of symbolism and stuff like that, try doing something else. Legitimately just do something else, maybe what you need to do. Maybe a different like genre entirely, like music. Maybe a key to getting your brain to work in a different way. When you are stuck in a rut with the same thoughts, doing the same kind of stuff, you'll get the same results. So in order to change things up, in order to actually, you know, improve as an artist, maybe just doing something different is what you need. Anyway, that's all for me from this. I should thank the people on patreon.com/RevScarecrow. You can join them if you want. It would make a huge difference in my life if you just like and subscribe and comment and all that jazz. Specifically, just tell me what you thought about this idea and what you want me to cover in the future. But if you're feeling a little bit more charitable and you feel like it, you can always throw some money over at patreon.com/RevScarecrow. That's what these people did, starting with my mom and dad. Thank you guys. I love you. Thank you, Wap Fu. Thank you, Top Houndor. Thank you, Tom K. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, Terry Maverick. Thank you, Snoutpunk. Thank you, Skelecorgi. Thank you, Retrograde. Thank you, Mortis Nodus. Thank you, Micah. Thank you, Maliciousness. Thank you, Kayla Hollinger. Thank you, Gala. Thank you, Dragon. Thank you, Chiptune Glitch. Thank you, Bubba Fair. Thank you, Blake. Thank you, Bep. Thank you, BD648. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Acrobus. And thank you, Ats! Again, it makes my life super cool to see people talking about art in this community. So if you're interested in talking about art, throw a comment down there. Talk about art some. And I'll see you guys in the next one.